who kindly introduced me. It was a very generous introduction. Thank you so much. Architect Maria Arlette S. Nades of the United Architects of the Philippines. Palapakan naman po natin si Ma'am Arlette. Architect Arlette, thank you so much. I think it's best that I first inform everyone that I'm here on the strength of the invitation of a good friend, a social civic leader, a fellow Lion, of course, in the person of Engineer Ronaldo Bong Ebrada. Palapakan naman po natin si Lion Bong. He is the chairman of the first Luzon Conference PIFPO Chartered President Albay, Legazpi Chapter. Palapakan ulit natin si, of course, Engineer Bong. When I entered this hall, I was welcomed by people that I personally know. So I will first acknowledge their presence. Of course, from the regional, from the Bureau of Fire Protection, Region 5, andito po si Regional Director General Ricardo Perdigon. Thank you, sir, for your very welcome attendance. And I also was able to speak with Director Ofelia Osigan, the DTI's Construction, Manpower, and Development Foundation Head. Palapakan po natin. Sabi lang po ako, she told me earlier how beautiful Albay is. And it took only a day for her to actually make that assessment. So as an Albayano, sobra po akong natuwa. And I think one of the takeaways, Engineer Bong, Lion Bong, is that there are quite a number of undeveloped but potentially very important locations here in Albay that we have to make sure gets the proper attention from the province, from the provincial government of Albay, because tourism is one of the sectors in the province that needs to be beefed up. Marami po kami mga revenue generating departments, but I think our more undeveloped department is the tourism department. And sabi niya kanina, napakaganda po ng Albay. And coming from a person who is not from the province, nakaka-inspire. And it also teaches us to be more proactive, to plan more on how we can actually sell the province. Because when I'm in Manila, hindi naman po talaga top of mind ang Albay as a tourist destination. Laging mauuna ang Boracay, ang Cebu, ang Davao, etc. Pero marami sa inyo siguro would also agree. Kasi marami sa inyo mga visitors po from across the Philippines. I think the sentiment, the assessment of Director Ofelia Osigan is also one that is very close to your assessment. So rest assured po na gagawin namin ang lahat in terms of policy development, in terms of programs, projects, and activities para pagandahin po namin po ang turismo namin dito sa Albay. So thank you so much po, Director Osigan. Siyempre po, ang PIFPO National President, si Engineer Alexander Listana. Palapakan po natin. I would like to seek your apology. Kayo po yung naglista dito lahat para sa akin kanina. Habang nag-joke time po, mayroon tayong icebreaker from Engineer Armando Imata. Nakakatawa po yung mga sinabi ni Engineer Imata. Mamaya may joke din ako sa inyo, medyo green lang. Okay lang po ba? Okay lang daw. Sige, so maraming salamat ulit kay National President Alexander V. Listana. Palapakan po natin siya, si Engineer. Andito rin po ang inyong PIFPO National Vice President for Technical and Professional Development, si Engineer Nardito Cornelio Jr. Asan po siya? Palapakan po natin siya. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Andito rin po ang ating National First President na si Engineer Ronel Baez. Thank you, sir. Members, of course, of the National Board of Trustees, chapter presidents and officers, I am so honored to be here. Because sabi ko nga sa buhay ng isang tao, there's a first time for everything, and this is the first Luzon Conference installment of the Philippine Integrated Fire Protection Organization. So palapakan niyo po ang inyong mga sarili. And we are so honored, Engineer Bong, na I think may kinalaman ka dito, na Albay po ang host ng inyong very first conference, Luzon Conference here in Albay. Maraming salamat po for visiting the province. Nais ko rin pong, of course, magbigay ng isang mensahe. Kung kayo po ay may attention pa para dito, napakaikli lang po nito. This is shorter than the very kind introduction that was delivered earlier by architect Arlette. So ito na po, babasahin ko na lang po para hindi ako magkamali. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests and fellow advocates for fire safety, Diyos marayda aldaw sa Indogabos. I am truly honored to stand before you today as the Governor of Albay. First and foremost, I would like to thank you for choosing our province to host this landmark event and for the invitation as a guest of honor at the first Luzon Regional Conference of the Philippine Integrated Fire Protection Organization. I offer my sincerest congratulations to the organization. For several years, you have continued to meet together to share your vision, your mission for the progress of our communities. The work of the PIFPO does not and is not just commendable. It is essential for the safety and well-being of our nation. This year's theme, Competency, Collaboration, and Compliance Towards a Fire-Safe Philippines, resonates deeply with the challenges we face in our efforts to protect our people and their properties from the devastating effects of fire-related incidents. These three pillars, competency, collaboration, and compliance, are the keystones to achieving a fire-safe future for all Filipinos. Competency is the foundation upon which we build. The highly trained and experienced professionals that make up PIFPO are the embodiment of this competency. Your expertise in the development and maintenance of fire protection systems is the linchpin of fire safety. The organization's dedication to continuous learning and improvement is what sets you apart as the guardians of our communities. However, the challenges we face are too great for any single entity to tackle alone. PIFPO's commitment to working with different stakeholders is a testament to the power of partnership and collaboration. Together, we can achieve so much more than we could ever do in isolation. I am truly proud of the work that the PIFPO does, especially the value for compliance to standards by which we measure our progress. Adherence to the local and international codes is not just a matter of regulation. It is a moral obligation to protect lives and property. By upholding these standards, you ensure that our fire protection systems are of the highest quality and reliability, and that they meet the needs of our ever-evolving world. The work that PIFPO does, as I see it, is not just about preventing fires. It's about building resilience in our communities and our nation. Each day you decide to dedicate to this cause. Each inspection, each system installation, each training session is a brick in the foundation of a safer and stronger Philippines. Remember that progress is not always measured in leaps and bounds. It is often built one community at a time. The work that you do today, the knowledge you share, the standards you uphold, they all contribute to a safer future for our people. You are the unsung heroes of our nation, the ones who ensure that when disaster strikes, lives are saved and property is preserved. So, let us continue to push forward, one community at a time. Let us build a fire-safe Philippines that we can all be proud of. I thank you for your dedication, for your expertise, and for your unwavering commitment to this noble cause. Together, we will ensure that every Filipino can sleep soundly at night, knowing that there are dedicated professionals like yourselves watching over us. Mabuhay po ang PIFPO, Diyos Mabalos, and may your conference be a resounding success. Thank you very much po.